Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Apple's smallest Mac has always had the biggest impact. The Mac Mini, a compact powerhouse, has been quietly shaping the computing landscape for over 2 decades. Now we stand on the edge of its most ambitious leap yet. The M5 Mac Mini. The origins of the Mac Mini. When the original Mac Mini launched back in January 2005, Apple had one mission: get more Windows users to switch to Mac. It was a tiny aluminum box with modest specs, but its $499 price tag and bring-your-own keyboard and monitor design made it Apple's most accessible Mac through the late Intel era. The Mac Mini evolved cautiously, mostly CPU bumps and slight spec changes. But for years, it remained the sleeper hit of Apple's lineup. Loved by developers, server admins, home media center enthusiasts. The game-changing transition, M1 Mac Mini, November 2020, changed everything. Apple's M1 chip brought ARM architecture to the Mac Mini, delivering huge leaps in performance per watt. Suddenly, a machine the size of a sandwich could outperform many high-end Intel desktops while sipping only a fraction of the power. The M1 Mac Mini was fast, quiet, and affordable. It redefined what people expected from a small desktop computer blazing through 4K video edits, Xcode builds, and machine learning workloads with ease. From M1 to M4, Apple's rapid silicon evolution in just 4 years? Apple's custom silicon roadmap accelerated beyond what even industry veterans predicted. M1 2020, the revolution began. M2 2022, modest gains, but refined efficiency. M3 2023, first 3 nanometers process Mac chip, bringing GPU ray tracing and faster neural engine performance. M4 2024 launched with the new iPad Pro first. Then came to Mac, offering even higher single-core performance and AI acceleration capabilities built directly into the silicon. The M4 Mac Mini, released late 2024, further pushed port efficiency, faster storage, and expanded display options, but still felt like an iterative step rather than a revolution. Why the M5 Mac Mini is generating hype? The M5 generation is more than a simple spec bump. It represents Apple's second wave of silicon maturity. We're talking about enhanced 3 nanometers process nodes, improved thermal efficiency, and a neural engine powerful enough to run complex AI models locally without cloud support. The M5 Mac Mini could finally break free from its entry-level Mac perception and become a legitimate workstation alternative for many creators and developers. While still keeping its compact size and affordability, Apple's silicon roadmap and the M5 timeline rumors suggest Apple is moving to annual chip updates for Macs. Similar to iPhones, this means M5 launch late 2025, the Pro variant .M6 launch likely late 2026. This shift puts constant pressure on Intel, AMD, and Qualcomm, as Apple iterates hardware and software together in a way PC makers simply can't match. The M5 Mac is Mini in Apple's ecosystem. The M5 won't exist in isolation. If rumors hold true, the MacBook Pro will debut M5 first. Then, Mac Mini M5 and M5 Pro will follow. And later, M5 will power the next iMac Mac Studio, potentially Vision Pro 2. This means the M5 Mac Mini won't just be a desktop, it'll be part of a unified hardware family, all speaking the same performance language. From rumors to reality, the wait begins. Apple is famously secretive, but supply chain leaks hint at new motherboard designs for the Mac Mini, potentially optimized for Thunderbolt 5 and faster PCIe storage lanes. Combined with M5's raw speed, this could make the 2025 Mac Mini a must-have upgrade for developers building AI-powered apps. Video creators working in 8K workflows, gamers exploring the growing library of macOS native titles with Metal. 3. Everyday users wanting a future-proof desktop without breaking the bank. But to understand why the M5 Mac Mini might just be the most important compact computer Apple has ever made, we need to explore what's inside the heart of this machine. The M5 chip itself. Every leap in Apple's hardware begins here in a piece of silicon barely bigger than your fingernail. The M5 isn't just the next chip in the M series, it's the next frontier for Mac computing. From M4 to M5 to generational. Shift. The M4 already stunned reviewers with single-core scores rivaling high-end desktop CPUs and an ready neural engine. But the M5 aims to push this further. And it's not just about speed, it's about redefining efficiency, AI performance, and future-proofing. 3 key changes define the M5's jump hand: enhanced 3 nanometers node, offering higher transistor density and lower leakage than the M4's next generation CPU architecture, building on Apple's custom cores for more IPC instructions per cycle gains. A GPU and neural engine overhaul, bringing desktop-class AI and 3D rendering to a tiny package. CPU architecture faster, smarter, cooler. Apple's M-series CPUs follow a big, little hybrid design. Performance cores P-cores handle demanding single-threaded workloads like code compiling or complex effects rendering. Efficiency cores E-cores take care of background tasks, light apps, and system processes. The M5 standard variant is rumored to ship with 4 performance cores up from 3 in M4, with 15%. Clock speed boost. 4 efficiency cores redesigned for 20% better efficiency for the M5 Pro variant. We could see 6 performance cores, 6 efficiency cores, a total 12-core CPU. It's delivering workstation-level parallel processing. These changes aren't just about raw numbers. A higher P-core count means the M5 Mac Mini could chew through 4K video, its timelines, while also compiling massive Xcode projects without breaking a sweat. GPU. Evolution gaming and 3D workflows. Apple's M4 GPU already brought hardware accelerated ray tracing and mesh shading to the Mac. The M5 is expected to refine and expand on that. More GPU cores, standard M5 up to 10 cores. M5 Pro up to 20 cores. Improved shader pipelines for better metal performance. Higher VRAM bandwidth thanks to faster LPDDR5X memory. Enhanced hardware ray tracing for real-time lighting in creative apps and games. For gamers, this means more consistent frame rates in titles like Resident Evil Village and No Man's Sky. For 3D creators, rendering in Blender or Cinema 4D could be significantly faster, all without adding a discrete GPU. Neural Engine, the AI powerhouse, if the M4's Neural Engine was Apple's AI warm-up act. The M5s will be the headliner. Leakers suggest a 32-core Neural Engine, up from 16 in M4. Capable of over 40 trillion operations per second, tops closing parenthesis. This could unlock on-device AI assistance far beyond today's Siri, real-time language translation. Without internet, generative AI art and video processing directly in Mac OS. Apps. Smarter background processes like photo sorting, email prioritization, predictive app launching. Think about it. Your Mac predicting the next file you'll need, prepping it before you even click. That's the kind of invisible magic Apple's aiming for. Unified memory. Architecture faster than ever. The M5 will continue using unified memory where CPU, GPU, and Neural Engine share the same pool for lightning-fast data access. Rumors point to LPDDR5X RAM at 9,600 mount per second, up from 8,500 mount per second in M4. Up to 32 gigabytes for base M5. 64 gigabytes for M5 Pro. Increased memory bandwidth for smoother multitasking in massive datasets. For developers working with large AI models or video editors handling 8,000 ProRes footage. This unified memory system will mean fewer slowdowns and bottlenecks. Thermals. And power efficiency. The N3P node manufacturing process isn't just about speed, it's about staying cool. Apple is targeting 10–15% better performance per watt, lower idle power draw, improving standby efficiency. Cooler sustained loads, meaning less fan noise in the Mac Mini, with better thermals. The M5 Mini could run full CPU and GPU workloads for hours without throttling, a huge plus for professionals running render farms or AI training tasks. Connectivity upgrades. The M5 is expected to bring Thunderbolt 5 with up to 80 gigabits per second bandwidth, Wi-Fi 7 for ultra-low latency wireless transfers, Bluetooth 5.44 better audio and accessory stability. In practical terms, this means faster external SSD performance, dual 6K display support, sport and smoother wireless collaboration setups. The M5 isn't just a faster chip, it's a reimagining of what's possible in a computer the size of a hardcover book. And when you pair this silicon with the Mac Mini's legendary form factor, you get a machine ready to punch far above its weight. Every leap in Apple's hardware begins here in a piece of silicon barely bigger than your fingernail. The M5 isn't just the next chip in the M series, it's the next frontier for Mac computing. The M5 Mac Mini is coming, the leaks say so. The analysts say so, but when it finally arrives, will it be the compact powerhouse we've been dreaming of? Or something completely unexpected? Just getting started. Like, share, and subscribe.